Hello, everyone. Welcome to the webinar today for commercial solar project development process here at Simpleray. It's not quite noon yet. Just want to give people a little bit of time to join. So if you're on, you can say something in the chat and say hello. Hey, Mark. Hi, Emma. Good, it's working. You can hear me okay? That's great. Hey, Paul. It is noon, but we'll give everybody a few seconds here, and then we'll start off with our webinar here. All right, let's get started. Well, hello everyone again. Thank you for joining us today at our commercial solar project development process here at Simpleray. This is going to be a kind of a high level view of what we do from the first conversation to the time you as a customer decide to go forward with signing a contract and going solar. So thank you again. You know, a little bit about Simpleray, been around since 2008. And would like to be America's most trusted and forward-thinking clean energy partner. In doing that, we provide a truly remarkable experience that positively impacts the customer. So I'm reading that, but it's something we truly live by, and I think it really shows in what we do in our process here. Get this thing working here. Here we go. My name is Jeremy Rierson. I am the Sales Territory Manager. I live here in Western Iowa. Started in solar in 2016 and actually met the group of Simpleray at a farm show in 2017. And I was really impressed by the process they had then, and things have even grown since. And we've really honed in what we do and try to make this as simple as possible for customers to go solar. So let's dive into the process here and talk about what we do and what you can look forward to when looking at a solar project for your business. We call this a journey. It really is a solar journey. It starts with a phone call or a meeting, and we really want to learn, holistically understand your goals of what you're looking for as a company, and not just with solar, but as a company in general. Is there sustainability involved? You know, saving money and bottom line is part of solar, and we help you look at that. We want to help you achieve your goals, and each project is unique, and really we try to customize everything we do with understanding your business first. And we know you're busy. You know, this is not on top of your mind of all times. It's on top of our mind, but that's why we're here as consultants. We call ourselves consultants because we really want to listen and learn about your business. And by doing that, we understand your goals and what you want to achieve. So in thinking about this, this may be your first time thinking about solar. You may have explored it, but we're here to help and really walk you through the journey, as we call it, to go solar. A couple of things I look at when we are getting started is the facility, the utility company, different things that we want to know before I even talk to a customer, if a lead comes in, or if we're cold calling or meeting you for the first time. The availability of space and your business, you know, just for the logistics of solar, and then really dig into your goals and what you want to achieve. I think this process helps everyone be on the same page and really makes the smooth transition if you decide to go solar. After we've discussed everything and kind of got a feeling for what your goals are and what you want to achieve, and we decide to move forward together and explore this a little more to make sure it's a right fit for your company, we ask to get the utility bills. And the reason we put this on here is the utility bills are really an important part of what we do. This gives us a look into what you're using for power, what the rates are. Different utility companies charge different things, and we really analyze the bills, and we really want to make sure that we understand, is this going to work in the first place? What demand charges there may be, and really dive into understanding your usage curve, I call it, when you're using power, what time of the day, when, how much per month. And so we can match that up with a custom designed solar project that benefits your business the most. I think the analyzation of this with our software that we have here at Simpleray makes this really great for us as consultants and helps the process go smoothly. We take our time and really dig into it so we understand what we're looking for in designing these projects. If you don't have your bills available, or if you need help with that, we also can get release forms to the utilities. Again, we're trying to make this as smooth as a process for you because you are busy running your business, and we want to consult and make sure that we take care of our side without impeding anything you're doing. After we've analyzed the bills and again talked about your goals and get a better idea of where the solar is going to go, we actually meet on site. So this is one of my favorite parts of the job, getting out on the road, going to the facility, meeting in person maybe for the first time, all the players involved in the project and the site, building, office, whatever it may be, and walking around getting a feel for what we can do. What's nice about the process here is we are totally mobile. We have the iPads that we can take pictures of interconnection points, electrical components. We fly drones to get shots of roofs and land space. I mean, really, the on-site is where, after analyzing the bills, everything comes together. Another part about Simpleray when I first met them was the ability to do a live quote. So as this picture shows, we actually are taking pictures with, we can schedule an engineer online with us, and we can actually take pictures. We can move some things around and see what fits as far as solar goes. And if the engineer says, I need a better picture close up of this so I can get some more information, we have the ability to do that. And that really, again, helps the process move smoother, and we don't want to miss anything in the long run. So the on-site is really bringing everything we know on the back end as far as bills and usage, and then getting on site to see where things are going to work. Now this process here, again, with our software, makes it really easy and seamless for you as a customer. I've met with all sorts of different businesses in the past, and it's really nice to see everyone is unique, and every utility and every electrical component is unique. So having this live with an engineer is great. On bigger, larger, more complicated projects, maybe a live quote doesn't work, but we still do the same process. We still come on site, take all the pictures. Those pictures are uploaded to the engineering team, and they can go ahead and collaborate with us and you as the customer to build the proposal and the solar array that really fits your needs and your property. We do have a great engineering team, lots of certified folks on there but they do this all day, every day. And I think the big thing is that we work together to make sure that the process, again, is smooth as possible. After we get all the pictures or at a live quote, the engineering team is there designing. Again, certified engineers on staff who can really hone in on the building, the property, the grounds, whatever we need to really build this project and collaborate with you. I think with our design and our experience, being around since 2008 and having a lot of projects that we have done and installed, really sets us apart as well, because I can hop on the phone with an engineer at the time and with the customer, and we can go through things. So I think the overall time frame of this and the expertise that we have helps us to make sure this custom proposal is truly for your business, and we can make an impact there. After all the design work is done and everything that we need from the engineers, and it's time to show you what we found, right? That's the big thing of this. And again, on the live quotes, we can do it right after on site with you if you have time, or we can come back, set a meeting. Last year, we had a lot of meetings online and on Google Meets and Zoom meetings, but it's really great that now we can get back out, and I've been meeting customers in person for a while, being safe as we can, and being on the road. But this is one example of another custom project we did in Illinois, and just one page of the proposal. In the proposal, we're going to show you, the layout of the array with your building. We're going to show you how much power you're going to cover, what it's going to produce, the size of the array, many factors, cost, tax credits, everything that we could talk about will be spelled out in an easy to read format for the customer and really go through every detail. There is a lot of information when looking at this. It's not just as easy as putting solar in the ground or on a roof and hoping for the best. A lot of work and time goes into this to make sure that it's customized and exactly what we need to do for the facility, and in the long run, help your bottom line. That is what we are here for, and that is what we do every day. With this proposal, you can see we did a dog bone design, which was a lot of collaboration with a lot of folks, and a dog pile there as well. This has gotten a lot of talk in the industry and quite a few awards, and I think it just shows that we take our time, we listen to what the customer wants, and we find a solution that actually sometimes people think may be tough or impossible, but I think that's where we excel, is really getting together and looking to see what we can do to make this a special solar array. This actually is over, there's lots of planes that fly over this. So again, having this advertise what they do at this facility really is something that is customized to them. Part of the whole process too is we walk through all this, and there may be many times we talk about different changes or things like that. Again, this we take our time, we look into this, we make sure that everything fits correctly, and then after we are done and let's say you're ready to move forward, that's when our ops teams and our construction teams and our finance teams and everybody else gets involved if needed. And again, it's a team effort that we're trying to be your partner in all of this in the long run. So another design here of what we look at and where we need to go with many different businesses. There's also farms we look at. There's all sorts of people that are interested in solar. And we've seen that continue through the years. When I started in 16, solar was, again, relatively new. If you think about it, it was around, but it was starting to gain traction here, at least in Iowa, in the Midwest. And since then, we've seen a lot of interest, a lot of solar go in. And I think throughout the years, again, we've honed in our skills and our expertise with our process to help the customer, which is you, the end user, to understand, feel comfortable, and make sure that this is the right move for you. Another project here, as you can see, many different facets here of all sorts of roof and ground mounts. We worked hard to get all these things together. Again, we take our time to work with you as a customer. And I think that's what I want to leave here today with is this is a true collaboration. In closing and recap for the end of this webinar is a wide range of overview here, but it's our process that stands apart here. And I believe that if you've never thought about solar or looked at it before 3-4 years ago and looking at it again, please give us a call. It's worth talking about it. And we can really start the process from the first phone call, the first meeting, all the way through to the end where we have ready to move on and construct and build the project. When that's is ready, we also have teams inside sales, financing teams, everyone that helps with paperwork, and kind of again make this a turnkey, smooth process. So this is a short overview of what we've done, what we do, and what we have done in the past. I'd like to open it up to some questions if there is any. I appreciate you listening. Again, check out simpleray.com. Give us a call at 800-8080-SUN. And you can always email hello@simpleray.com. The team inside will put you in touch with a consultant in your area, and we can start that first phone call in this process of the solar journey. Any questions? I'll open it up right now. Oh, the question section. Thank you, Andy, for telling me that. Maybe 1 second. Sorry, I'm new at this platform, so I need to figure out where I can find the question section. Oh, great. David, thank you very much, David. I think my screen sharing may be covering the question section. The question is from the audience, yep, why are all these photos important to your process? That's a great question. Thank you very much. What it does is this helps our engineers and us on the ground at the on-site visit to really see what is going on at the facility. So let's say there's an upgrade of some sort that we feel is needed before we tie the solar into your building, let's say, for instance, that we can see what the components are, what is needed. And in working with many utilities across the Midwest and different states, we have a pretty good idea of what we need to do. But again, having these pictures to confirm will help us build this and not be surprised later. So it's a very important step, and I appreciate that question. Question from Anna. Yes, Anna, thank you very much. I briefly touched on the finance department. We do offer financing options. So in businesses, we know there's many things, many factors that make your business successful. If the upfront capital for solar, let's say, is not in the budget or the cards at the time, we do have different finance options that we have a whole department that can work with you and with us to decide if a finance option is available. We do have financing partners too, and we have a great team that can help with that as well. So yes, we do offer finance options. Stephen, let's see what you have. With the paw print, dog bone. Yes, Stephen, it did use different color modules. That is a good question. As far as the price premium, it's a good question. I don't know that. I was not involved in that project, but there was lots of different, and Lewis is answering here. There was different modules there to make that design, and it worked out really well. And Lewis, you can see here, didn't have to charge a premium for that order, organizing the order, dealing with the custom during COVID. So yes, it was part of the process again that we do is listening to the customer and really collaborating with them to see what they need, and then also building what we think would work, and it turned out really great. Thank you, Lewis, for answering that question. He was involved in that project. Those are great questions. I appreciate everybody asking them. Went over a lot of information. Again, the purpose of this was to show you how we differ in the industry and what we do and how we've brought this process to everyday sales that we do with solar. Any more questions I can answer? Yes, Mark, for sure. I can get you my contact info. Let me just type it in right here. I'll send my email right here. It's Jeremy Rierson at simpleray.com is my email, and I'll even put my phone number on here for you. Why not? Love talking to folks about solar. So give me a call, send me an email. It's on there now. Appreciate that, Mark. Well, again, everyone, I appreciate your time. If there's no other questions, we'll wrap up here, but I hope this gave you an overview of how we do things here at Simpleray and how we can help you as a customer, help your bottom line save money with solar. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.